Yeah, it's kind of an escape room with supernatural elements.
Oh, good. I'm very good at escape room games. Right.
Also, the alternative to what you said there would be that Notepad gets its shit together and supports all forms of line endings. But, you know.
If you have gone,
Oh, shit.
Freaking dream.
if you have returned from, and nobody wants to be, exists the DiMansion.
Oh. Well, we just missed the entire intro there. Because...
It's just starting.
Where am I?
Ah, there we go.
I remember the courts.
Who's this jack-off?
Yes, the trial. That was quite the victory, even if I do say so myself. I celebrated at the club. Must have blown at
Give
least
that man an Oscar.
and strippers.
Can you hear me, darling? I'm right here!
Ah!
Linda, is that you? What is this creepy place?
Well, apparently this is what happens when you spend money on booze and strippers. Let that be a lesson to you kids.
I
Blowing
actually
books, what?
thought up this character because of something you said on, I think it was an Adventure Game Roundtable video, how it's not possible to have a good adventure game with an unlikable protagonist.
Ah, not possible. Did I say that?
Well, I'm not sure it was you, but one of the people said, I think it was Papaya Chemist, who said it was, I think she was referring to Simon the Sorcerer.
What the hell was that? Yeah,
I think I remember this conversation, yeah. On a similar note, people are still arguing with me about Deponia to this day.
Oh, no. See, now that's true. You can play as an unlikable person, but it's really, really hard to sympathize with the character. And well, I guess we're an unlikable person who can apparently scoot along the ground. Oh, this is lovely. The book was talking to me, and
Also, you picked up words.
I picked up words and the lament configuration. Half of this block is broken off. So if I push and pull this, Change will shoot out the wall, and then Pinhead shows up and goes, more toys to play with. He's, he's given up the accent. Nope, that didn't happen. Look at words! Words!
This is actually something I didn't have time to put in. The intention was if you looked at the words or you tried to use them, that you would get a log of all the sentences the book spoke.
Oh. So, did I put the book back, or am I carrying it?
Yeah, you put it back.
Jeez. The flashing is really doing a number on me. Although I will say the flashing is not nearly as unnerving as the order of the 9 verbs. This is messing with my head.
What are you talking about? I'm not seeing anything flash on the screen.
Use is supposed to be down... No, wait. Use is supposed to be up here. Look at is supposed to be where use is. Walk is supposed to be...
You're doing
Yeah, walk is supposed to be missing because it's normally implicit.
Right.
But there's 2 verbs missing. Can you tell what they are?
Well, it's
Talk to is missing. And...
That's one.
turn. On,
Give.
off.
Give is also missing.
Give is missing. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Was
Turn
this
is new.
a
And then
test?
turn showed up.
Yeah, there should be 2 turns.
Oh, more blocks and skulls. Wow, what the hell was in that drink or in that stripper last night? Apparently broken glass, it seems.
So what are those pincers for?
Well, in case we run
Picking things
into...
at fireplaces?
Why are you giving me hints, or just being weird? Alright,
I literally don't know what those pincers are for.
okay,
Strippers.
there's a little indentation here. Thank you for the pixel hunt.
So when you go into the club and the strippers are all lined up, you use the pincers to just pick one off the podium.
That's how you get the money, right?
Oh, okay. Alright,
Are those tongs?
why are the pincers laughing at me? There's a little indent here. I'll come back to that. It says something's supposed to get in there. I'll stick a broken block in there. I've attached the block to the model. And I've solved the game. I can now leave the room. If this was an escape room puzzle, it was really easy. Thank you for playing. Oh, bugger.
I mean, it took 5 minutes, but still.
Right. Oh, I will have this block. That's not a normal brick. It's a talking brick, like everything else in this
Protruding
game.
brick.
And a floating magnet. Spinning in the void. I'll have it. I can't reach it, but I can reach it with the pincers.
He may be an unlikable protagonist, but he does watch his language.
Now, as we are in the process of making fun of Steven's game, I do want to call out special attention to the fact that you wrote the damn game engine on your own.
DiMansion.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Now, why didn't you just use Adventure Game Studio or Visionaire or whatever else us uncultured swine do who can't program?
Quite simply because when I started this game, that didn't exist yet. Well, not this game, but my game engine.
Oh.
I started it almost 20 years ago.
So this game engine, is it the same game engine you used to create Spy Quest with?
Yeah. In fact, you could put this executable in the Spy Quest directory and it would just run Spy Quest.
Wow. Seeing that Spy Quest was a low-res parser game, and this is a very much high-res point-and-click game, this is a very versatile engine you've got.
Yay, Lego!
Gigantic versions of the ones I used to play with as a kid, for I am Danish and spend a lot of money on strippers. Somehow those things come
I have quite a large Lego collection myself, and I was learning Blender with the intention of making graphics for this game. And one of the first things I made was Lego bricks and Lego minifig. And I figured since I had those assets, I might as well include them in the game.
Of course. Nothing scarier than children's toys in scary games. That's why you always hear like nursery rhymes or something playing on an old gramophone down the hallway somewhere. And then twins holding hands going, come play with us forever, blood everywhere. I've seen a horror movie or two.
Nothing creepier than kids.
Could that be the slot I saw on the block? Maybe I have... That was too fast. Maybe I have something really small I could put into it from the outside.
So there's your first signpost.
You knew he was guilty.
I didn't ask you! Get back to your fucking place, would you please? There you go. Now stop talking to me.
can't show this, mate, just because I'm between some books. You can't shut me up here now.
Who let Boba Fett in?
Look, it's a really tight mask, okay?
I've sussed out how...
The shelf.
Jesus Christ. I think I've just worked out why we haven't had Ikifu on the voice chat yet.
Good night, everybody.
I love you. Stay, please.
Okay.
I love you more than I realistically should.
Good night, everybody.
Wait, this painting reminds me of something from the 11th Hour. That ridiculous AI puzzle at the end of the first hour.
Right-click it.
Yeah.
Looks like it should be drawn with 16 color graphics. Right. Yep.
It's actually the same painting as I put in the Spectrum CEO's headquarters office.
Oh, right. I'm not an art thief. No, you're everything else but an art thief. Also, this is lovely.
Didn't I also see a painting that used to be in Seventh Guest?
Probably. Was he a drifter?
Yeah.
Moving from gallery to gallery.
Could be.
Robbing a dollhouse here, a Lego shop there. Can you put the easel on the... Actually, wait a minute. I just figured out that I'm not clicking on the painting in the background. I'm actually clicking on the easel itself. I thought...
No, you can hear me.
Yes, dear, I will be right there. Painting all have rather disturbing imagery. I think I've exhausted this part. I've sussed out that... Hey, wait a minute. Mr. Book, stop it. There's something on the top here. So can I turn...
Them.
Yes. Sins of mine, you'll have to wait. Can I turn around the blocks while they're on the thing? Yes, I can. Oh my.
Oh, interesting.
How the... So did you just draw like 2 different versions of each room?
Now the lighting is actually slightly different as well. And for instance, the doors are rendered into the background, so it is actually 2 different versions.
Right. This is creepy. This is like, and then the sound running, the music in the background. What's that from? It's really kind of spooky.
I got it off freesound.org.
Oh. Chasm block, broken block, flame block, block of growth. Can't move into the hatch. What happens if I turn the room out? Will something fall out of the hatch then?
He deserved the chance.
Yes, yes, yes. You're being very, very ominous. Nope. Nothing. Well, blood splatter, but...
You should probably look at it, though.
You got him off.
I did, but, you know, I was drunk and there were
about
7
last weekend.
I think I see a chandelier through the skylights. Okay, fine. Never mind then.
Just as much of
You know
a
what?
monster.
I mean, I'm going to give you hints since we have a fairly short time limit here. But
We
yeah,
do.
where else have you seen a chandelier?
Well, it's right here.
Right here, yep.
So, I can't turn this. Also, I can't look at the chandelier. So I'm just looking up into this room. You know what? Let's use some of these other blocks. Did I
Yeah,
use
check out some of the other rooms, yeah. Also,
I didn't... Ooh!
note that there are indentations on both sides of the house.
Oh, are there? Okay, well, first of all, I'm just gonna turn this nice
You
bit
could
of...
step over that chasm, sir.
He could.
Sentence.
You might burn off your genitals, but, you know,
Wait, I
you've
can't
gotten
turn...
enough use out of them. It's their time.
Why can't I turn over the chasm block? That would really...
That doesn't have a door on the other side.
He is not coming
Back
out
to me.
anytime.
Yeah, only the paintings block has both doors.
Oh, well, sodded. The bug is screaming at me now.
Well, it is on fire. Reasonable response.
So, let's magnet this metal chest. It's a very powerful magnet, isn't it? Doesn't work over this distance. Do I attach the magnet to my pincer? No. Why don't I just haul myself over there with it? Mr. Prince, go.
If I let you.
I'm gonna ignore this book now.
Dear.
Oh, try the flame block. Try the what other ones haven't we tried?
I like the idea
haven't
that the
tried
book is just conversing to itself whilst it's in the bookcase, and so you get like the orphaned punchline as it falls out.
Hello, little guy. Oh, that is adorable.
Mhm.
There's a pile of
I
ash
really
inside
want
of
to
this.
give a shout out to Adrian Vaughn, who does the voice of the book. He sent me only one take and only one was needed. It was absolutely brilliant.
That is an excellent voice, too, I have to say. The book has that really kind of voice that I can't do. Ooh, I got ash and soot. I will leave the logs just in case I manage to start... What? What did he say? A base. Oh, let's put the figurine on the base and play Indiana Jones for a bit. Nope. All right. Let's set fire to it. That makes no sense to me. Well, it doesn't make any sense to me either, so kudos on that one. Looks like a parasol stamp. Did we see anything that has a parasol in it?
Not to my knowledge.
From you.
Although you notice that things you do to the blocks happen to the things inside them. So
Things
let's
I
focus
do
on
to
that.
the blocks. So if I...
Yeah, in particular, notice this block you have has a slot in the top of it. What can you do with that?
Which one has a slot in the top of it? This one?
The one that's currently attached to the left-hand side of the house, the block of growth.
Ah, well, let's put some ashes in it. See what happens. Don't want it to get it all dirty. Maybe I have to do that in me inventory. Hello, there's a slot.
Whether it's in the inventory or in.
An arrow pointing from a small square to a bigger one. If I just stick the toy figure in, then the detective will come alive and he'll solve the mystery for me and everything. The figure didn't fit, but the magnifier did. Oh, good.
Yeah, put it back on the table and check it out.
Stuff will happen. Lovely! Huge magnifier! I shall have you. Wow! It's huge all of a sudden. I can't explain how it somehow fits in my pocket.
Not coming out anytime soon.
I beg to differ. Could that be the slot I saw on the block? Yes. Alright, so
And there's one more tiny object in your inventory, so stick that in as well.
a speck of glitter? I'll toss that in. It kind of looks like a metal sheet. Also, Please refrain from discussing my tiny objects in my pocket. Ooh, look at that.
Well, if you'd buy trousers that didn't have holes in the pockets, we wouldn't have to.
The tiny speck of glitter is now the size of a coin. Maybe I can get it even bigger? Did he say that? The text clears an awful lot fast.
Never.
Jesus. Is this what happens to library books which just lie around collecting fees? Like, do they just get surly and weird?
I mean, to steal a joke, this is about the time that libraries abandon fines and just introduce hitmen.
Alright, the broken block. I assume if I stick a mirror on the other side of it... Oh, no?
Vampire!
I would assume I would use the mirrors somewhere on this...
Soul is mine.
Okay, so we are dangerously running up against the time limit here. There is about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes left of this. So is there something really interesting I need to do?
Let's do one of the cooler solutions. So so first of all, put the what am I thinking? Oh yeah, the flame block back into one of the sides. I think it's already installed. In fact, yeah, it's already there.
Yeah, there it is.
So yeah, so you walk into the right-hand door.
And then throw the magnifying glass. Oh, hang on. No, wait. I was thinking of something else.
No, you got it.
Use the magnifying glass on the base. Fits perfectly. That's
okay. That's half the thing done. Now put the up and down block back in the house.
Forever.
Oh, the excitement! Also, the amount of logic that had to go into this is just... I need to turn around, don't I?
No, it's correct. It's correct how it is now.
Oh, right. I thought I had to shove something down the hatch.
So,
stick the mirror on the easel.
Yes.
Yeah. Wonder why I can't see my own... You're dead. How does this never occur? Everyone who's a protagonist in a horror movie or game has never played a horror movie or seen a horror game before. I got those two mixed around. You know what I mean. I will now smear ashes all over the mirror. No. All right, fine.
I'd want to give it a pull.
Give it a pull.
Yeah.
Looks like a good place for it.
Now we need one more inventory object. So let's refocus on the whole. You can affect blocks from the outside as well as from the inside. So you were trying to pick up a metal box earlier.
Right.
Try doing that a different way. At least try doing it from the outside.
From the outside.
Because you have a magnet.
Right.
And a particular block, the chasm block, contains something you want.
Let's see here. All right, fine. We'll pick up the flame block. Stick the chasm block in there. Stick the chasm block in there. Indentation.
The hotspot is a bit small, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so we still got
The magnet was a good idea, but you need to do it from somewhere else.
Yeah, keep trying.
Need to do it from somewhere else. See, I can't... Well,
Now, remember how we were influencing that block of growth from the outside?
But we weren't. The two blocks don't interfere with each other, do they?
You're doing great, darling.
Stop talking to me.
That sounded
Using the
sarcastic.
magnet only from here.
Yeah, use the magnet on the block.
Oh, from in here. The magnet caught something. I can hear it moving inside the block. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, nice. All right, let's open this thing up. There's a flashlight in here, as well as another block. Oh, good. This game's gonna go on for hours, isn't it?
Okay. Now we were talking about how you can see the chandelier from
what was that?
From inside the
was that the block of growth?
The up and down block.
Well, up and down block, right?
Which I think is already installed. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. I have.
So right now this.
Summer says he loves how I literally have to be told how to play the game. Well, we're on a time limit.
Yeah.
All right. So use the flashlight. No.
Well, it's a bit small in here. Wouldn't it be bigger from outside?
Oh, so we stick the flashlight down the.
Down the slot, down the hatch.
Oh, that was quite the beam of light.
So now we're going to ask for a beam of light, and we have something with a magnifying glass in it.
Oh, I see. So we put the which one was that? Was that the safe block?
Or was the flame block?
Flame block.
Yeah.
And then we use a flashy lighty. Boom. And we have light in fireplacey, which is awesome.
And we can solve a bunch more puzzles, but I don't know how much time we have left.
Nah, I think
we burn everything.
No, we burn.
No, we burn everything. Yes.
Can we burn
because
the words?
Inferno.
Use the. There you go. How can I burn a memory? It's not like I just choose to forget. Well, if it's a simple inventory. Sujak says it's amazing how this looks just like a retail release from 1992. And mine looks like a terrible shareware game from 1991. So, Steven, you've already upped yourself tremendously. Yours looked like last year it looked like a commercial game from 1988. Now it looks like a commercial game from 1992. So I'll bet next year you're gonna go for a full-on commercial game from 1994.
I have no idea, maybe.
So I love the fact that the painting also changed. Smiling spider. Cute.
The look message changes every time too.
So, briefly, I'm just going to say, I love the, I love the execution of this. I love the graphics, I love the mystery of it, and I love the fact that you can influence the different rooms. Also, someone says, anyone getting slight Darkseid vibes from this? Yeah, but even more so, actually. All it's missing is like some huge pulsating metal vagina or whatever HR Giger can come up with. But yeah, I really, really dig this. And it's I guess it's one of those kind of games that you don't want to just play furiously for half an hour. It's one of those you want to get involved in and sit down with. Mm-hmm. So sadly, I am gonna have to quit this now. I was thinking actually, since we are since this is a game jam and we are supposed to help our fellow game jammers. Let me just see here. Game jam. Where the hell did you go? AdventureJam. There we are. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just let you guys look here. Here's my desktop. On the stream, you guys can see the desktop. Let's go to escape. Sorry, I'll vote right now. So let's deal with that now. See, the way Adventure Jam works is only other participants in the jam can vote for games. So that's of course to prevent I don't know, favoritism or people hijacking the vote or whatever. I don't know, but we're gonna vote on each of the 4 games that we play today, and well, I'm going to vote on them anyway. I'm gonna give this full marks for atmosphere. Characterization, I can't really speak much to the character other than he enjoys his strippers and booze and pincers, so that's at least a 4 for me. Mental engagement is right up there. Emotional engagement, I'm not well, I love the idea that you're playing with unlikable protagonists, and so that has me intrigued. I don't know how it ends, so I'm gonna give that a 4. The lasting this is gonna haunt me for quite a while, I think, especially because not only is it a spooky atmosphere, it's also messing with my head, in that the different blocks can do different things to each other. You can turn them around. It's like a big old puzzle box. It's giving me has anyone seen that Canadian horror film The Cube, or just Cube? The one
classic.
Where all the rooms turn around. Some of them are booby traps. It's giving me kind of Cube vibes, actually. So definitely gonna hit this. So we're gonna end on a 4.6 score for Escape from DiMansion.